Oh, and another thing, in reference to men that have sons or women that have sons, you'd be like, hey, wait a minute. This is a point of information in reference to the factual reality of male genitalia or male genetics. Obviously, if you have a big penis, you hide it in your pants, your own penis. Not some. You just wear clothes that's not so revealing. It's not like you'd always wear spandex or anything. But in reference to, or some people do, I don't know. But in reference to my situation of these people trying to tuck my penis all the time, they're hurting my stomach, they're hurting my back, they're hurting my pubic bone. My penis is my penis. I don't run around naked, and I don't wear spandex out in public. You guys understand that? I usually wear baggy pants or something, or certain types of baggy pants where you can't really see much of nothing. But in reference to a woman, say if you had a son and some other man came along and said, hey, I think maybe you should tell your son to tuck his dick up or to tuck his penis up. You'd be like, what? What you doing looking? And then the person would be like, oh, well, you can see it. What, like you ain't got one? They'll say, well, they got one, but they can't see it like that. Well, what does that mean? You're trying to play man dominance or male dominance or something? Doesn't make no sense. But, in reference to my mother and my father, my penis was not supposed to be tucked. It's supposed to be, because these people want to say, they'll say, oh, they tucked your penis so they could spy on you and claim that you were German. Well, I'm not German, and you don't have a right tucking my penis. But back to the point of a person. If you were a male and you had sons or you had a son, and some other man came along and said, maybe you should tell your son to tuck up his dick. And you'd be like, hey, you mind your own business. You talk about your own sons or your own children. Whether, don't be sitting there trying to mess with somebody else's son because you want to play cock games or because you want to play games with other men's sons' penises, government man. Who are you? Messing with other people's penis sizes. Who are you? There ain't never been no girl that I've ever had a relationship with or ever had intimacy that ever had a problem with my penis. So who are you? You need to go into court, government man. But do you understand what I'm talking about? These people playing this conformist terrorism, or they tried to cut off penises. These people. Like, no. If you were a male figure and you had a son, and some other man came along and said, maybe you should tell your son to tuck his penis because they got their own sons. And you'd be like, well, what's that mean? And you'd be like, wait a minute, my son don't hang out with that. This is what somebody'd say about me. Like they say, oh, he don't hang out with you. He don't hang out with you. He don't sleep with your daughter. Or, they're still messing with my stomach. And hiccups. The satellite man's doing that. But, in reference to somebody just trying to play games, telling another person's son that they thought their penis was too big. Too big for what? You thought it was too big for what? For their anatomy? It's natural. Some people are born with naturally big penises. Who are you to try to downgrade somebody else's son or to tell somebody else's son they had to tuck their penis because you're so gay? And you're a penis thief. You thought somebody else having a big dick would overshadow your son in the bedroom with a girl that they would be dating, not your son? Not your family, not your history. Basically, people need to make YouTube videos about illegal penis tucking. People tucking other people's penises because these other men are jealous or because they wanted to bully somebody else's son that has a big penis, or they wanted to steal inches and tried to sew it onto their body. Those people have to get arrested. My DNA, my tissue, my anatomy is my anatomy. You need to go into court, man. But people need to make YouTube videos about illegal penis tucking. Men trying to downgrade other men that came from families with larger penises. And these men are terrorizing good-looking men or men with big penises because these people are jealous. That's a hate crime, man. You need to go into court. So people need to make YouTube videos about what they think a man saying to another man about tucking their penis. And people need to make a YouTube video because people know how natural what the length of my penis is. But I always wear, pants or baggy shorts, and you can't see much of nothing. You can't see nothing that way. But these people have been stealing my blood trying to tuck my penis. Then they've been damaging my teeth. All the girls I've dated have always been happy with who I am. They always liked my smile. Girls that I was friends with, girls that I dated. And you damaged a person's teeth because of what? Because you thought you were going to be chewing their food for them? You thought you were going to be eating their food? We need an answer on why you damaged my teeth. We need an answer why you're trying to steal my penis. And why you've been tucking the penis. Who are you? Need an answer, man. Why of everything? Why you did this? Why you're trying to do this? And who do you think you are doing this to another person's son? I'm not your child, government man. My father had a big penis. My grandfathers had big penises. You tried to steal my penis to try to call me your child because you're a rapist? You're a gay rapist? You're a terrorist, man? Trying to tell somebody else's son that they can't be who they are because you wanted to steal their penis and you wanted to damage their teeth? You need to go to court, man.